I gotta remember to hold my button in. Alright, so you guys find yourself in a small snow-covered town. You don't know how you've gotten there because I didn't work that part out. You're just kind of there. And the town kind of seems deserted. There's not a lot of people around. There's foot tracks in the snow, so you know that people are there. It's just, it looks like it was traveled at one point, but it just kind of seems desolate. So what is it? There are 5 of you? I can't do math.
Yes.
The 5 of you are walking down this town, walking down the main street of this town, kind of trying to figure out where you are. And you see a light in the distance that looks like a building with a light in the window.
Oh, sorry. There's 4 of them, right?
Okay, 4 of you.
Because my character has not joined yet. Sorry.
Again, math.
It's all good. I misled you.
Yeah, I was like, who's the... I was confused.
I'm walking with you in spirit.
Okay.
And then you saw one set of footprints.
Yeah, there's a lone set of footprints leading towards this building that's in the distance.
If only we had a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your ranger is absent, and your whatever Griff is absent.
Warlock.
Whatever, Chris.
Okay,
No,
Warlock
Griff.
is absent. I'm terrible with classes, apparently.
Your ranger is off taking care of a cat.
Yeah.
Meow.
There is a cat-shaped donut in the snow.
What?
There's like a cat-shaped snow angel in the snow.
Aww.
Right.
God.
Aw. Can we tell anything about the footprints? Like what they belong to?
They look rather large and elongated.
Oh, how do we follow these footprints and see where they head on out to?
Oh, why not?
Right. Because
Especially
what could
since-
go wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So as you guys walk towards this building, there is no sound. It is as if a blanket has fallen over the town. The only sound you hear are your footsteps crunching through the snow, and there's about 4 inches of snow on the ground, I would say, and the wind is kind of whipping around. It's blustery and very cold, so you may want to hurry towards this building.
Are we wearing cold weather gear?
Yes, you are attired in everything to face the elements.
Okay.
This one-shot world is very forgiving.
Okay.
As you get closer, I'm sorry, what?
I was just gonna say let's head for the building. Yeah.
Yep.
As you get closer, you can read the sign on the building. It looks like an old weather-beaten sign, and it says "Hole in the Wall," and it is clearly a pub or tavern.
Well, that their sign's out of date there, eh?
Out of
There's no
date?
holes in the wall at all.
She opens the door and she says, "See, there's a hole in the wall."
Ah.
So I assume you guys are all going to walk in.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Yep.
All right, as you walk into the tavern, it's a mid-sized room. There's a fire blazing in the corner. And you look around, it seems pretty deserted except for 2 people. There's a kind of middle-aged dwarf that is wiping down the bar, and there's a broom sitting near him. Clearly, he is the tavern keeper. And there's also a lone figure seated at the bar with a cup of some sort of beverage sitting beside him.
Budrum will whip his fur cloak he's wearing aside to raise his hand to the barkeep and shout, "Hello there, brother!"
The dwarf walks over. Hello, my name is Ace, proprietor of the Hole in the Wall.
Ace! That's a fucking great name.
Get it? Ace in the hole?
I didn't, but thanks.
Nice.
Who might you be?
I
As
am
he looks
the
around at the whole
leader
party.
of this small group. My name is Budram.
You're the leader?
Oh, of course. I mean, look at this ragtag bunch. They couldn't hold it
I
together
roll with
without
this
old
comment,
Budram.
Ace looks around at the rest of the party and for some unknown reason focuses in on Leandra. Is he really the leader? You look a little more regal than he does.
It depends on why you want to know.
Just making conversation.
We're a group of friends.
You
Led
know,
by Leandra.
wait, what was that?
Led by Leandra.
And yeah, okay. She says,
So she is the leader then.
I suppose.
I let her think that, but you know.
She pats Boodram on the shoulder. You're
I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but this town's a little sparsely populated. We used to be the center of commerce for the region, but we've fallen on some hard times. You guys look like a group of adventurers. Maybe you could help us with this?
What seems to be the problem?
Well, and he looks over at the other figure. Maybe I should let him introduce himself first before I start telling you guys a story, and maybe I should get you guys a drink. What do you all want to have?
Leandra holds up a pinky. Tea.
Yes, I'll take something hot if you've got it. Because of this weather. Kind of be suitable. Tea or cider or something.
He looks over at Budrum.
Me up.
You?
I'll have your strongest, darkest, harshest tea, please.
He turns to Tom. Tea for you, sir?
I think rum will warm me up too, won't it?
I could do some rum in your tea.
That'll work twice. And a bit of cinnamon there as well.
You got it. He walks off
Like,
to
exactly.
collect your drinks. And you're left alone with the lone figure that is sitting at the bar, drinking tea, I presume, since everybody seems to want to have tea.
The figure has a very long trench coat on. He doesn't seem to be sitting at the bar. He looks like he's just standing. And he's got a very, very large cowboy hat that might as well look like a sombrero. And he's got his head down so you can't see his face. And he's not incredibly tall. He's a little bit taller than Budrum. Maybe a little bit taller than Rowan. He's like 5'2".
Yep. That's I think I put her at 5'2"-ish, so.
Is he stocky or is he slender?
Hard to tell with his trench coat. It's covering most of his body. You can't even see his face right now.
I keep thinking Nosferatu, but that's a different game. Sorry.
This man seems very mysterious.
I agree. You should
Ew,
doff
mate.
your hat when women come in, you know.
I sure will when one walks in.
Oh,
Ah.
cheeky fucker.
Oh.
So I see we won't be traveling together.
Oh, me? I'm just a drifter.
Clearly.
You must not have eyesight either. I mean, look
Or
at the way his
manners.
hat goes. I mean, how's he supposed to see who comes in looking like that? This hat all low and that.
Some
Barkeep.
people's children.
Bark. More dairy. Drag it through the mud.
Ace returns with all the teas, and he turns to you. What's that? Couldn't hear you.
More dairy and drag it through the mud.
Oh my god, you're gonna
He
drink me
pushes-
out of tavern and home. He goes over and gets your drink, gets you a giant mug of it, and returns with it and places it down.
He leans forward and sips out of the rim of the mug, and it's very clear he's drinking chocolate.
Yep.
Nice.
Little mustache.
Aw, so cute.
You can probably notice at this time that his arms are very disproportionately small in comparison to how tall he is.
Is it two gnomes in a trench coat?
Nice.
Is there a perception check I can make to notice that?
Sure, go ahead. Eric,
Okay.
do you want to do the honors?
Sure. You can clearly see some regular full-sized boots where he's standing. So it's doesn't really look like gnome feet down there. Though if you look at the hands, it's very clearly gnome hands. So you
I'm
guys
just
want some
confused.
information, huh?
That would be helpful if we're going to be helping you guys out. Some information would be useful.
And that remains
Wow.
to be seen if they're all as polite as you are.
Well, this isn't my town. I'm just a drifter. Blowing through town just as I please. I'm just here to make some money. Because PETA's on my trail.
Yes.
Ace comes back over to the group. I guess I should explain to you what's going on here. We're having a bit of a problem with a wraith. It's been showing up for about 2 weeks now, and it's been slaughtering any unfortunate townspeople who are out late at night. We've had various people try to stop it, but nothing they do works. It just keeps coming back and keeps coming back. There's been a few adventurers and travelers like yourselves that thought they killed it, only for it to come back the next night. And we really need this thing dealt with. It is crippling the town.
Do you know where it comes from?
All we know, the grave digger at the cemetery who was the first one to spot this thing. Why he still keeps that job and doesn't get the hell out of here, I don't know. But all he said is it's coming from one of the graves in the cemetery.
Oh, to the graveyard then.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Is it possible to maybe do an Arcana check to see if there's a special way you have to kill wraiths?
You can overrule it, Jesse, but I don't think that would really work.
No, it you'll find out later in the story.
Okay.
But we've been looking for a hardy group. I mean, we've had a few people show up, but there are usually one or two people we need. It's going to need to be a larger group. And he pointedly looks at you guys, like the 5 of you, to stop this thing once and for all. I mean, we need our town back. The hole in wall is barely staying open. I mean, not everybody comes and drinks 5 gallons of chocolate milk like this guy over here.
I feel bad just getting a tea now. Should we have some dinner or something?
I could eat.
What have you got to eat, Ace?
Well, we got pheasant with potato stew and roast duck. The food is kind of meager here because most of the people that went out and caught the food for us were...
Well, that's grim, and now I'm not sure I should eat the food.
A
You might
pheasant,
need it.
roast potato stew, and a duck.
Have you got macaroni and cheese, good sir?
It's part of the kids' menu, but I can make an exception.
Would you like some chicken fingers too?
We have duck
I was trying to
fingers.
think of a way to say hot dog. Just the mac and cheese.
Does anyone else want any?
I'll do the pheasant and stew.
I wasn't
Same, please.
asking what the dishes were again. I was ordering one of each.
Okay, okay.
I'll have a duck leg if there's any left there.
Oh, we got a lot of duck. Not very popular. I keep trying to tell people it's just like chicken, but they don't listen.
I think it's bigger than a chicken.
The meat tastes like chicken.
The meat tastes bigger.
So Ace wanders off to get your meals.
The figure turns, the hat turns toward Budrum, kind of tips that way. Psst. Take it from my guy running from PETA. It's not a duck, it's a penguin.
Penguin.
Oh!
Oh my god.
No.
You think a duck can live in this kind of neighborhood?
A sick ducks are... I can eat ducks because they're shite, but penguins in their little tuxedos, they're sick.
Stranger, a pot suddenly flies at your head. Stop trying to ruin my establishment or I'll throw away all the chocolate milk and you won't get any more.
Where is he getting the chocolate milk? There's no fucking cows out there. Jesus
The pot
Christ.
hits the stranger right in the chest, and you see the little arms fly out and Pinwheel trying to stay steady, but clearly goes over, and you see a gnome laying on the ground with 2 quarterstaffs that are modified to be stilts. And he
Nice.
looks up at you, and it's Gobi.
Yes.
Hey!
Yay, Gobi! Oh, Gobi, I need to talk to you. Good to see you, by the way.
Ow!
Ow.
Hey, you could kill someone falling from that house.
Go back to bring Banjo.
Ooh.
The dog.
The
Really nice
dog.
dog.
Oh yeah. I left him back in what's that place?
Oakart?
Lake? Oakart.
Ah.
I have businesses all over the place. You never know.
So I gotta tell you, you almost made me send a private message to Sarah to Jessica, because I was gonna tell her to snatch your hat.
Nice.
That's hilarious. I was gonna try and convince Jessica to do that too.
Yes.
To, like, offer a
That's
goal if she
hilarious.
could do it.
He packs up all of his stuff into his bag.
And she probably could, because her sleight of hand is pretty good.
The quarterstaffs disappear into the bag. Fine.
Ace returns with your food and sits it all down and sits at the bar with you guys and having a duck leg because there was apparently 2 duck.
Gobi struggles onto it, and he's really having to climb. It's like he's climbing a mountain.
Can I pick him up and like set him on the thing? Just here, let me help. You just like casually like scoop him up or whatever.
He's not gonna fight you.
Yes.
Can
So
I?
she'll just kind of like pick him up, set him on the stool, kind of pat him on the head, like, there you go.
Okay. He doesn't say thank you or anything. He kind of turns directly to his mac and
Of course
cheese.
not.
He is standing on the bar stool because he can't sit. So he stands.
Oh
and
no.
Gobi is about just a little under 2 feet tall. He's very short.
Oh, how cute.
Can I
A-
do an investigation on this duck to see if he looks like a penguin?
Sure.
All right.
Roll a 1.
I bet I'll get a 20. Oh shit, I did the wrong thing.
Tom is happily eating it, whatever it is.
19, of course.
It looks like duck.
Hey!
It's a magic world. We can have.
Budrum will glare at Gobi and go back to his duck.
Noticing the glare, Gobi will flavor the duck to be like penguin, so it definitely doesn't taste like duck. He'll be using prestidigitation to flavor it.
Budrum looks confused.
Yeah.
Nice.
Told
So I
ya.
forgot to say earlier that the tavern has various suits of armor and axes on the walls. It's clear that Ace was a warrior in his day, but he's a bit older now, a bit
I told you it
pudgier
was
around the
penguin.
midriff, so I don't think he'll be. It's clear his fighting days are over.
Was Gobi sneaky about his prestidigitation?
No, not at all.
Tom will use prestidigitation to make his mac and cheese taste like a nice, healthy salad.
Okay. After, with a grin on his face, it goes back to his mac and cheese. He takes a bite and spits it out all over it. Ah! What kind of trickery is this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you accusing me there, eh?
What? I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him. The barkeep.
I didn't do anything. I don't know why
It's
you
mac
think-
and cheese. I took
Wait
it out
a
and tasted it
minute.
myself to make sure.
You
Ace looks around at the group and looks very worried. I
Leander
don't
will
know
taste
if
her
he's-
food.
Nobody messes with Leandris.
Nice.
Aww. Aww.
He turns
Mine
to
tastes
Gobi. Sir, if the group does decide to take up the threat that's crippling this town, I don't want to be rude, and I'm offering you free room and board and meals if you guys help, but I do need to ask, how does someone of your stature, again, no, not try to be rude, but how will you help?
Excuse me?
Budrum's
What?
eating and without looking up just says, well, we're gonna fucking kill it.
Is it because I'm short?
It may be. I just wanted to
Listen
know
here, buddy.
what your skill set is.
I'm very skilled. Mostly as a merchant, but I'm very skilled.
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. We've lost so many people that I just want to make sure that you guys are the right people for the job. I mean, I know beggars can't be choosers, but these things are mighty, and they've taken so many lives.
You're right.
So,
I won't do the job for any less than 3 copper from that sucker. Points at Budrum.
How about I sweeten the deal with the never-ending supply of dairy?
Stars for eyes.
Nice.
We have some rooms on the second floor if you guys want to rest up. I mean, will you help our town?
I would think so. She looks around.
Yes.
Whatever you say, boss.
What time of day is it right now? Is it like evening time or like?
Yeah, it's kind of late evening. You kind of arrived late afternoon, and the arguing with Gobi and the prestidigitation kind of made the day wear on quickly. So it's late evening.
All right.
Fine.
Wouldn't the Wraith be out right now?
It usually comes after midnight. I mean, you guys can. I figured you'd want to rest up before the battle, but you can head to the cemetery and confront it now if you'd like. It'll probably.
Do we know anything about where it came? I mean, we know it came from the graveyard, but which grave or anything?
Also, does anyone know anything about wraiths? Because I don't think I do. Because she's never met one before, I don't think, and
I know
she
a
has no
lot about
arcana,
'em.
so...
what's
I've met plenty of them.
Really? What do you know?
They're no joke. They go around, they clean things up, and they do good work. Make sure everybody's fed and happy.
Are we talking about the same thing that Ace is talking about here? Somehow I don't think so.
Well, I think so. We're saving this town from maids, right?
A wraith, a murderous ghost.
Oh. I had never seen one of those.
Oh boy.
But I ain't scared of no ghost.
You guys slowly start to notice that the temperature in the room has dropped considerably to the point where goosebumps are raising on all of your arms. There's a definite chill in the air. It's almost like the weather from outside was brought inside.
I think
And
that hole in the wall is back now.
I think so.
all of a sudden, all the lights in the hole in the wall go out, and you find yourselves in pitch darkness.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation, I'll light the bullseye lantern.
There's a gnome snuggled up to Tom.
Aww.
Aw.
Tom snuggles him back.
Oh, adorable.
Your attention is drawn to the center of the room, well, the corner of the room near the fireplace, and a shimmering figure of a young girl materializes in front of the fire. She has long, flowing blonde hair and is wearing a pink dress with various rings and bracelets. She looks to be about 13 years old, and she turns her sad, crestfallen gaze to you guys. You must help my father. The town is being destroyed by the Wraith, and my father is trying to save us all by barring the cemetery, but it's not working.
What does your father do for a living, eh?
My father is the gravedigger. His name is Silas. He lost me 5 years ago when I was... wait a minute. He lost me 5 weeks ago when this Wraith attack happened, and I was ripped apart right in front of his eyes.
I'll be back.
No. We're not doing this again, for fuck's sake. Another ghost child, and then when I tell her to fuck off, you're all gonna turn around and go, oh, you're so mean, Bootrum, and then she's gonna kill the lot of you.
She turns tear-filled eyes to Budrum. I've heard dwarves are so mighty, but yet you won't help?
I'm gonna roll a charisma check to see if Bootrum gives in to her. Yeah, Bootrum gives in. He's like, I'm sorry.
That was a 6.
I have prayed every day for a group such as yours to come and help. Everyone else has failed. Someone needs to save my father and save this town.
Don't worry, Gobi and the Hounds is on the case.
We will help you. Could you tell us anything we might need to know about this wraith?
He is very strong, and he employs poltergeists as his foot soldiers.
Employees? Where's he hiring them? There's some kind of poltergeist employment line here.
I'm just so angry, you know?
I'm just curious. The choice of words. He's employing them. Is he making them work for him?
He implores them to help him. I don't know what power he has over them.
Oh. But does he have power over you?
No, he does not have power over me. I'm a wandering spirit that was murdered, and I relive it every day.
You say you relive it every day, but you couldn't remember when it was.
Calm down!
I'm not angry! I'm not raising my voice!
A mage hand lightly slaps Budrum across the face.
I
can't even feel it.
Shite. Fish, will you fuck off? Stop slapping me.
The wraith usually comes out of the grave with the headstone S King. And my father Silas, if you defeat the wraith, if you defeat it, it will go away for a day. And if you find my father in the graveyard, I think he knows how to fully stop the wraith. But you have to defeat it, or it will kill him.
We will find your father. We will protect him.
Thank you. Remember S King.
S King.
She looks at all of you with a very hopeful gaze. I just know you are our only hope. Lily and the Hounds.
Gobi and the Hounds! Oh wait, no, it is Lily. It is Lily and the Hounds, because if they hear my name, PETA's gonna be on my ass.
Have you been killing penguins, Gobi?
No.
What'd you do?
Bunch of people helped me save my animals, and they broke a lot of their bones, and then PETA got mad.
I thought you said they saved your animals.
Well, I mean, you know what they're like.
Pigs can be really slippery. Sometimes you just gotta shoot them.
She starts to dematerialize, but stops and looks at you all again. My name is Cadus. Please tell my father that I am safe now.
We'll tell him.
Don't worry, Cabbage. We'll tell him.
Cadus.
I'm certain it was
Before you go,
Cabbage.
could you say, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope, one more time?
Yeah.
Oh no. What are we doing?
She disappears.
Ah.
You guys, the lights come back on. The fire is lit. You guys are back in the room with Ace, who looks shaken. That has never happened before. What the hell?
You know. Did you hear this guy scream?
Yeah, that was Boudreaux. He's pretty girly to scream there.
I did no such thing. They're liars. They're liars.
Notice I didn't accuse either of the women.
Ace kind of smirks and points at Gobi. I believe it was you.
You ain't seen nothing.
That's
No
what you get.
proof.
That's what you get for accusing him of making us penguins.
Well, he did.
No.
Ace, have you met that wee girl, Cabbage, before?
Cadis.
I met her in life. Her and her father used to come in here a lot. She was a delightful child. It was horrible what happened to her.
Well,
I can
he
still
didn't
hear her
want his daughter
screams.
to die. He shouldn't have named her Carcass.
I know.
Now I'm thinking of the name could be Cabbage Park.
For the last time, you guys, it's Cadence.
And I missed that, so I actually don't know what her name is.
I'm
She
I'll
was
have to catch the recording later. At least I hope this is being recorded.
she was
don't
a,
listen to Nancy, Jess. She doesn't know what you're talking
No.
about.
No, don't listen to me.
she was a ghost girl. Her name was Cadis, and her father
No.
is Silas. He's the grave digger.
You've got it wrong. Actually, I think her name is Cicada.
Shakira.
Oh, Lord.
Wouldn't you guys
My
think the
head's so
DM
hot.
would know the name of the character?
Nope. It's now it's Cicada or Cadence or
Unreliable narrator.
yes.
So, her father was the grave digger, and he's trying to stop the Wraith by like locking the cemetery, doing anything he can do. But it's basically you guys are the only hope, and she has to relive her death, being torn limb from limb every single day.
Yikes.
I say we go to the cemetery now and see if we can find Cicada's father.
I say we finish our tea there, eh?
Oh, fair. But make it quick, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That
Not,
Wraith's gonna be out soon.
not hungry anymore after Ace talking about I can still hear her screams. Jesus. Oh, he doesn't know who Jesus is. Drake. Oh my god.
I'll finish your penguin leg there.
I forget to change my blaspheming.
Is Drake any good?
Would
with
you
the
rather I
undead?
lie to you?
I don't want you to lie to me, but you tell me the truth after I've eaten my fucking dinner. I mean,
You see? He admits lies. Penguin.
what do you mean penguin? It's a child is dead. I don't care about fucking penguin anymore, Gobi.
I'm just proving a point. That's all.
So, you
Don't
guys
worry.
are gonna.
I'm on the case.
Oh,
He slaps a
Drake.
hand down, and there's
Boy.
4 gold coins left behind, and he jumps down and runs for the.
We won't see him again.
I bet we better follow him so he doesn't get brutally murdered, as funny as it'd be.
That's true.
Alright, so, Gobi, I assume you headed out of the tavern?
Yeah, he busts through the doors, unsure of where he's even going. And a few minutes later, he walks back in. Hey, which way's the cemetery?
The cemetery, go out these doors, go to your right, and walk about 2 miles. You'll see it up on the left. It's over a hill.
2 miles? Ah!
Maybe
I can
one of
give
you
a
can
lift there,
carry
little
him.
buddy.
Okay.
Gooby, would you like a ride?
Sure. He runs up.
Awesome.
He looks between Rowan and Tom. Who's gonna give me the ride?
Boulder parchment shears.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Nice.
How do you guys play this game?
An awesome reference.
type it into the chat, and you type yours in, and then we'll just hit enter. Sound fair?
Yep. Once I find the thing. Here we go. And it was shears, parchment, and what was the other one? A boulder?
Yeah, you got it, Boulder.
Nice.
And go.
I just read that out.
Aww.
Well, it read out one of them. Whoever sent
Yeah,
Boulder, it read that out.
Yeah, it didn't read the other one. Weird.
Just
It read it
one
for me.
with parchment.
Yep.
Read one for
Yay.
me. Both of them for me. It said parchment.
Oh, it didn't read yours.
Maybe
Jess, because was
it didn't
yours.
read it for me because I sent it. That's
That's
right.
correct.
Alright.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and it didn't read it for
Uh,
me for some reason either.
I only
Go
heard
be-
my own. It might have been
Yeah.
too fast.
Yeah.
I
who
win.
knows?
Gobi runs up to Rowan and puts his arms up
Nice.
in the air like.
Aw. She'll pick him up, kind of do the whole, on the shoulders piggyback type.
Forward, steed.
Oh, jeez. Yes. This is awesome.
You're going to regret this.
Probably.
Do you have long hair, Rowan?
Her hair is actually pretty short because of the whole thievery background. She's kept it,
So we can't do
fairly
pigtails.
short.
Pigtail reigns.
Yes, that's what I had this
probably.
vision.
Let's see. It's probably growing out now. Let's see. How long has this thing been for them? Like,
Weeks and weeks.
I don't know.
Several weeks.
Yeah. We can say it's growing out some by now. So since she's not actively in the life anymore, so she's letting her hair grow out some.
Okay, Gobi separates it into pigtails and uses
Yes.
it. And he'll cast prestidigitation. I think that can make a small noise. Make a very tiny trumpet sound.
Nice.
I guess you're leading, Jess. Rowan, go for it.
I suppose. Great. Wish us luck, everyone.
Good luck, my friends. I hope you vanquish this evil once and for all.
Tom is going to hang back a second to finish his tea and ask the bartender if he has any coconuts.
Oh no.
Ace goes and rummages around and surprisingly finds 2 coconuts that he comes over and hands to you. Didn't think anybody would want these. I honestly didn't know what they were, but luckily we have 2 of them.
So Tom will catch up to Rowan and behind her bang the coconuts together so it sounds like horses' hooves.
And Gobi has pulled his cowboy hat out again.
Oh, no.
On the road. It's unforgiving.
The only reason I know said reference is because of Ready Player One. I have yet to see the original thing this comes from, but yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh, it's so great.
Somewhere around, I have it with audio description.
Woo, that'd be awesome.
All I can think right now is Sir Robin ran away, Sir Gobi ran away. Danger
He bravely ran away.
Yes.
I shot the constable.
But I did not shoot the deputy. Oh. Alright.
All right, so as you guys walk out of the hole in the wall, you are back on the street. And do you want to follow the directions that Ace gave?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, it's kind of a misty, foggy night. Like, it's not foggy enough that you can't see where you're going, but it just adds atmosphere. And in a little bit of no time, you find yourselves at the overgrown cemetery. It's clear that this place hasn't been used that often, probably recently, probably because of what's going on. And there's a lot of open graves just waiting to be filled. I guess they kind of feel like they'll plan ahead and make graves because they know they're going to need them.
Whoa! Whoa, girl! This is the spot. Gobi walks over
Yes,
to a
I
nearby.
sort of figured that, because of all the open graves everywhere.
He grabs Rowan's hand like a child and walks her over to a nearby fence post, pulls out a rope, and starts to tie the rope to the fence post and looks at Rowan and is like, yeah. You know what? I'm starting to realize why people got PETA on my ass. And just drops the rope.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you walk into the cemetery and you're looking around at different gravestones. You see a D. Koontz, you see a
God.
C. Barker, you see a Pinhead, which is totally getting rid of the initials thing. You're wandering around. What's that?
I'm looking for my father, R.L. Stein.
There's a very small gravestone with an R.L. Stein on top of it,
Nice.
with a little angel gnome seated atop his head.
You were a good man.
Is your last
and-
name Stein then there?
What?
Is your last name Stein?
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Well, your father's last name is Stein, so usually that would mean your last name is Stein, right?
Oh, this guy? I don't know this guy.
As you walk deeper into the cemetery, you come across a giant stone with a statue of a clown holding a balloon on top of it.
Oh no.
And the words, the letter S and the word king are engraved.
Yes. Awesome.
Well, we did it. Mission accomplished.
You hear a rumbling, and suddenly the stone flies off the grave and lands with a thud on the ground right by Gobi's foot. There is mist in the grave, and out of the grave comes I don't really know what a wraith looks like, so a phantom creature staring at you menacingly. And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay. I think a wraith. Does a wraith look like a grim reaper or something? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I like that music.
I think they're just kind of like very pale and very white
Oh, okay.
and a little bit rotted, I think. Like an image of a rotted person, I think.
That what? 18. Oh man, Jess.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find mine.
It was 4.
Yuck. Even with my that means I rolled a 1. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks like Leandra and I are tied for 7.
Yep.
Do we have all those overpowered items that Eric gave us the last session?
Up to you.
I didn't really think of that. Yeah, you do.
Sweet. I can understand if you didn't really
Thank you
plan
for
on.
turning that down, by the way. That was a bit loud.
I can turn it down further if I need to.
It's fine on my end.
I'm fine with it.
Aw. Gobi was not ready.
3 sevens.
Gobi got a 9. Do you need me to keep track of initiative for you, Jesse?
Yeah, that would help. I think I'm
Okay.
looking for
Give me just a
documents
second.
here. So
So
Okay.
Rowan.
Oh,
I was just
Um,
gonna say, Rowan got a really low initiative. I guess she's been horsing around a lot.
so
Nice.
Jesse, have you rolled the initiative for the creature?
I'm going to do that right.
Okay. Let me know when you're finished, and then I'll take initiative for that.
Should I say it out loud?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
that's
give me
it.
just a second. Actually, I'll ask for it in the same way I always do. So did anybody get initiative from 25 to 20? Okay. 20 to 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I should have answered yes to the first one.
Okay. Oh, to the first one?
It was the 25 to 21 or whatever you had said.
Okay. Give me just a second. I'm just gonna put enemy. And then Budrum. And then did any of the monsters get 20 to 15?
Which number was that?
A 20 to 15?
Yes, 2 of them did.
Okay. Budrum's gonna be going all by himself. Okay. 15 to 10. Oh, jeez. We were not ready.
Yikes.
All right. 10 to 5.
Leandra.
Tom with 7.
And Gobi. And Rowan, I guess, came in at the very bottom.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, everybody's in a group except for Budrum. Okay.
All right, so
enemy
you
one.
guys, there's the Wraith there, and he kind of motions with his hand, and another spirit type creature materializes. It's a poltergeist again. I don't know what that would look like. Just,
Yeah.
you're fighting a Wraith and a poltergeist.
Ooh.
And the Wraith got initiative before the poltergeist. If that helps.
So one wraith. How many poltergeists?
1 at the moment.
Okay. Cool. So
Ignore me buggering about in the chat.
What about Craig? Should we ignore him?
You leave Craig alone.
all right, so it is enemy number 1 first then. I guess that was the wraith.
All right. The Wraith is going to attempt to hit Budger.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
You feel the Wraith kind of gestures at you, and you start to feel your energy being leached from your body. You're struggling to stand, struggling to hold on to your weapon, and struggling to fight this off. And this is a horrible description.
Okay.
It's all good.
And you take
Does he have to make any saves or anything?
no.
How much damage do you take?
Hold on a second. 18.
18. Okay.
Ow.
Bah! Bloody
That's
Wraith.
painful.
What happens if the Wraith is supposed to receive HP and he hasn't lost any?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's creepy. Yikes.
Whose turn is it next?
Next would be Budrum.
Okay. Budrum will raise his warhammer, and before he lunges into strike, he'll shout over to Tom, "Fish!"
I'll respond on my turn. What are you gonna say?
He's just gonna say, "I think that Wraith is trying to suck me.
Oh my god.
I can feel the energy leaving my body."
Oh dear.
Don't let him suck you, fish. Okay, I rolled a 22.
And that hits.
Lovely. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use blah 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 blah. Gonna use I've completely forgotten. Searing Smite. That's the name of it. 6 fire. 1d6, 1d10 plus 3. I didn't recognise all that. I'm just going to do it using my app. I do 11 damage.
Nice.
Eric, question.
Uh-huh.
Does it do the same amount of damage even if there's a resist?
So if it's resistant, they take half damage.
Okay.
Yeek.
Budrum
What type
will-
of damage did Budrum do?
It would be bludgeoning with a warhammer, I think, and fire damage with Searing Smite.
Oh yeah,
I
because
gotcha.
I thought you said fire.
So I think
Okay.
the weapon, the actual bludgeoning damage would be fine. 'cause it is
So
a
it was
magical
11
weapon.
total, or was that just the 11 for the weapon damage?
Total. So the weapon damage is 10. The fire
okay.
damage is 1.
Okay.
There is a con save involved, but as this is your first campaign, we're going to ignore that. Don't worry.
Okay, I can do it if you want.
It's if you roll a Constitution saving throw, you've got to get an 11 or higher.
Uh, 13.
There you go. So Budrim charges the rat, smacks it with his warhammer, flames bursting from the warhammer, but the rat does not go up in flames. Instead, it peters out as it bludgeons him.
Okay. Who's next?
Next is the poltergeist.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Rowan, I need you to do a strength check.
Oh boy. Okie doke. Oh, see, that read it that time. That was strange. All right then. So, 12.
You win. It attempts to lift you up, but doesn't have the power, and you therefore don't leave the ground.
Yikes.
Okay. Is that it for the poltergeist turn?
Yep.
Okay. Now it's everyone else.
I would like to pick up something use it as an improvised throwing object. Is that possible? How do the rules work for that?
It's with
I was
the
wondering that too,
improvised
actually.
weapon. I'll have to look up the rule for improvised weapon, but that is doable.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do that, and the thing I'm gonna throw is Gobby.
Oh my god. I don't know if a creature counts as an improvised weapon.
I don't know.
I think it's up to the
The
DM.
creature would probably have to be willing, wouldn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, but Gobi could make a strength check, I guess. Not like he would win. Up to you, Jesse.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yay! So, do I make a strength check first to see if I can throw Gobby?
As you reach down to pick him up, he looks back at you. He says, "Ah! Good plan. Cannonball."
Is that going to be a straight D20, or do I add my dex? I'm not proficient, I know that.
Yeah, I know there's... I'm looking for the improvised weapon.
What are you going to do, Rowan?
probably chuck my new ice dagger at it.
The returning ice dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Which creature are you guys attacking?
I was gonna aim for the poltergeist.
Okay.
And I'm going over after Mr. Big Bad Wraith.
Right.
Sounds good.
Because, yeah, that seems to be the main thing.
Leander will also go after the Wraith.
See, he's a little bit behind the curtain. The original plan was to have 2 poltergeists and 1 wraith, but then I'm like, looking at these, it'd probably just be better to keep track of 2
Yikes.
until I get a better system than like alt tabbing between Word doc.
Oh, wait, I'm like waiting. I'm going, we can probably all do our thing. I forgot about our new whole group thing.
Yeah, because you're all right in a row, right? So you'd be able to.
So
attack
it
them.
looks like, Tom, you would use your strength, but you don't get to add a modifier since it's not an actual weapon. Improvised weapons do a flat 1d4.
What is the roll to hit though? Is it?
To hit, you can add your strength to.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Or if it resembles a finesse weapon of any type, you could add your dex. But Gobi is not finesse in
I
any
would
way.
not say he's a finesse weapon. The DM can say otherwise, but
I wouldn't think he is. I'd think he's a bludgeoning, maybe.
Yep.
well, that's pretty good. Does a 17 hit?
Which one are you trying to hit?
Yes, it does. The poltergeist.
Okay. As Tom throws Gobi
I was gonna say,
into
which
the
one of
air,
you 2 want to describe this?
As Tom throws Gobi into the air, Gobi raises up with his hands right above his head, and he gives a primal gnome scream, and you see a morning star appear in his hands, and it's just this very black, energy-looking style of morning star, and he's going to attempt to hit as he's flying at the creature.
Yeah, I'd say 26 hits.
Whoever rolled that, yeah, that hits.
Me.
I rolled a 3 for damage.
And I'll be using one of my ice daggers. Oops. Sorry. We'll let Eric handle his thing. And then, I don't know if I get sneak attack on.
So it was.
I'll give the damage for Gobi and Tom's attack. And
Okay.
Nice.
well, does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Haha.
Nice.
So, Rowan, what was the damage on the Wraith?
I'll do that in just a second.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack on this, or because that affects how many dice I get to roll?
Eric, would she get sneak attack on this?
I think the Wraith is in melee with Uhtred.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Are you attacking
I
the
guess
Wraith
you-
or the Poltergeist?
The Wraith.
Yeah, then it would.
Yeah, you get
Yay.
sneak attack.
So I get to roll 2d6 plus 1d4 plus 4. Hopefully this thing will do all of that.
So, between Tom and Gobi, 16 points.
Let's see, that's, I believe it said my total on that was 15 for all my damage.
So, as Gobi goes flying through the air, he pulls out his Morning Star and slams it right into the poltergeist's face as the momentum carries him forward and does the extra damage from Tom's improvised weapon attack. He starts to fall through the poltergeist, whips around almost like a samurai would with his Morning Star, and looks in the opposite direction toward Budrum in like this "I'm so cool" moment.
The poltergeist is staggered. He's rocked, but he's not down. The dagger shot hits the wraith, but it doesn't do quite the effect that you would hope. So he kind of takes a hit and shrugs it off a little bit.
Okay. Leandra casts Shillelagh on her club. And amongst other things, that will make it a magic weapon. It's already covered with vines and
Yeah,
fairly
it's a magical weapon now.
yeah. And then she will simply stride forward. She has no tolerance for these things, and she will stride forward and try to smash it in the middle, in the midsection, if you would. And she rolls a 22 to hit.
For what, the wraith or the poltergeist?
The wraith.
Yep, that hits.
And she does 11 points of damage.
All right.
So, that'll put us back at the top of the order, I believe.
Yeah, back to the wraith,
so
right?
It's the wraith's turn.
So, before we keep going, Jesse, would you prefer if we just treated this as standard combat since it's your first time? Is there too much going on at once?
No, I got it, I think.
Okay,
I think
cool.
we're good. It's just doing the math in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So the wraith looks pretty pissed off, and he's going to...
He's going to what?
Yeah, I heard he's going to, and then that was it.
Yeah, I know, I was...
Oh, okay.
I knew, yeah, I meant to. He's going to attack Leanne.
Ah.
And I just realized I probably should have calculated that damage out separately for you, Jesse, in case this thing has resistances or anything. I will try and remember to do that next
Yeah, it does. It
Apologies.
had, that's alright, it had cold resistance.
Whoops. Yeah, I think I only rolled 3 cold damage, so it probably wouldn't have done that much less damage to it anyway.
So how do you calculate the distance that it's away from everybody?
Since we're in Theater of the Mind, we just assume that, especially with Leandra hitting it in the last round, she is definitely within melee range, which is 5 feet.
Would anybody else be within?
Budrum would,
I
for
think,
sure.
yeah.
Actually, everybody might be pretty close, depending on how close together these poltergeists.
Yep. Because I chucked a dagger at it, and that has a range of that has some range, but
Within 10 feet, definitely Budrum, Leandra. And how close was the poltergeist when it entered to the wraith?
It wouldn't be in range, I don't think.
Okay.
Tom might be. He kind of gets close because of close quarter shooter.
Gotcha. Close to the wraith or poltergeist?
He's just close to the action in general.
Okay. So it looks like 3 targets within range.
Okay, so the Wraith looks around at the 3 people closest to it, and all of a sudden, it starts to pick all of you up, and I need everyone to do a dex save.
Sorry, who is everyone? Am I included in that?
Yeah, Tom, Budrum, Leandra.
Alright.
And that's Dex?
Yep.
Ugh.
oh,
Oh.
12.
11.
So Leandra
ooh,
got a
Jim,
1.
it's a fancy graphic. I'll have to see how we did that. Neat.
I think I'm using the Avray bot.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Leandra, do you have no dexterity bonus?
I have no dexterity bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So Leandra has
Oh,
a
dear.
flat 1.
Yeah,
Budrum
that's a
had a-
flat one.
Budrum had a 12.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Tom had
11.
Did any of those pass Ian?
Alright, so you all failed,
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
and the Wraith flings you all around in all different directions, and all of you collide with various tombstones.
Ow.
Let's see how much damage you take. Uh, 22 points of damage.
Ow.
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 Damn.
Do we all take 22?
Yep, it says everyone makes a dex save on the
Oh,
failed.
man.
They take 4d8 of damage.
Oh.
And the DC to beat was 14, so you all,
We all
sadly
failed.
failed.
Nasty.
Everybody remember those potions you've been collecting.
Oh, yeah. It might be time for that unicorn, Eric.
Uh-huh.
I've got a unicorn in my pocket. And never mind.
Budrum is next. I got a pocket full of unicorn.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking the same thing.
What?
They're on
It's like the
drugs,
Pocket Full of
Jess.
Sunshine song. They just changed it to Unicorn.
Nice.
We might be on
This
drugs,
thing
too.
is-
It just depends.
This thing is doing a lot of damage.
Yes.
Spellcast.
Budrum has taken 40 points of damage already.
Exactly. Which is the only reason I was thinking about the unicorn.
Yeah. 40
I'm
points
surprised
of
Budrum isn't
damage
still
would
up.
put
I
Rowan
kind of
out
figured these things
commission.
were like, when I dreamed it up in my head, looking at what's there, I'm like, these are kind of supercharged. It feels like.
Actually, weird. I
That's
think her
alright,
hit
you'll be
points
fine.
may be a bit less than that. I need to look.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself at 3rd level. So it's 3d8 plus 3.
How bad does Budrum look?
I got 8 hit points left.
Pretty bad.
That's bad.
Oh, I got 18 back. So,
That's not so bad.
Budrum sort of puts his hands to himself and glows and heals some of his wounds.
That's a lot of healing there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So now Budrum's doing alright.
Was that a bonus action or is that your main action for the turn?
Cure wounds
I think
is...
That's an
a full
action.
action.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not a cantrip.
Now he has fire damage added to his weapon now.
Nice.
Cantrips. All my cantrips are fucking useless. Oh, no, they're not. 1, 2, 3, radiant. I'm pretty sure this must be. Choices. Okay, Mr. Wraithman. I'm gonna use a word of radiance. So,
Ooh.
Constitution saving throw with a DC of 11.
Aww.
DC 11's pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now he does 2d6
It's
damage.
too bad Rowan doesn't have that bend luck.
Beat it.
Wait, do I need
I
to look?
tried.
I think
I
that's
don't think
higher.
so.
Let me
Yeah.
let me double.
You get that at level 6.
Budrum musters up the strength of Strake and yells his name at the Wrath, but he doesn't come to his aid and nothing happens.
That's a little awkward.
Hey, it fits with me DMing, so we're good.
Yeah, nope, I don't have it yet. I got Tides of Chaos, but that's not the same thing. That's something else.
Also,
Darn.
you're a really good DM, Jesse, so shut up.
Yay!
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a thing.
Yeah, you're doing great.
No, you're good, Jesse. You're awesome.
Alright, who's next?
Alright. Poltergeist is next.
Nah.
Gobi is within range, and maybe just Gobi.
Oh no.
Everybody else is around the Wraith. And Rowan's kind of off in the distance, I believe.
Yep, I'm chucking
Gobi,
stuff.
you may escape this one. Does a 7 hit?
Nope.
Alright, so he attempts to drain your life and it sputters out. And if he could make facial expressions, he'd be like, oh damn.
Gobi does a backflip to dodge. You don't have the guts.
He can't speak, so he can't respond to you.
Yes, he has the guts. I can see it right there.
The Wraith turns to you. He has more power in his whole being than you do in your little body, little man.
Oh. And with that, it's everybody else's turn.
Yay!
Gang up on the monsters.
Bring it on! Gobi holds 2 finger guns up, one pointed at the Poltergeist, one pointed at the Wraith, and uses Eldritch Blast.
Yes!
So is the gnome scream that scream there, or was it the
Yes.
scream we heard when the ghost girl came?
The Ghost Girl is his scared scream.
Aww.
So I'm gonna roll to hit on that, and we'll see.
Let's see. You said this thing was resistant to cold, Jesse? Because Rowan probably would have been able to tell that with her ice dagger that it wasn't as effective. So, I'm just going to make sure I'm remembering this.
Yes, the Wraith is.
Well, crap. Alright, magic missile then. What? And
Okay.
that just automatically hits, so. I'll wait till Eric does his
Oh,
thing
sorry.
though, so
I was
it,
just gonna
so
ask
we
if
don't get
Sorry. I was just gonna ask if a 16 hits the Poltergeist.
Yes, it does.
And if it 18 hits the Wraith.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just rolling with my Google because the chat gets a little chaotic with everybody rolling at once.
Leandra got a nat 20.
Boom.
Good job.
Does anybody else notice that the Discord thing takes precedence if you're trying to like read in another window?
Nope.
Like if somebody sends a message and I'm looking at
Crap.
like the poltergeist file, it'll kick me back to the Discord window to read what's.
Oh, that's weird.
Weird.
Maybe make sure that your notepad window is maximized.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that.
Mr. Wraith takes 9 force damage from Rowan's magic missiles. Hopefully it does what it should do, but we'll find.
Nancy, I think you forgot the exclamation mark on your roll there.
Yeah, I did.
What kind of damage is that?
If I double damage on a critical hit, then it's 16 total.
Nice.
Yep.
What's
And
the
that
damage on magic missile?
would, force damage.
Oh yeah, you hit him.
Nice. Well, we know that works fully.
Leandro, what was your damage? I think you broke up.
Sorry, she does 16. So what's going to happen is she's going to swing her and then do that, and then as soon as she finishes that, she's going to shapeshift change into a bear.
Where she has better hit points again.
Ah.
While Leandra is shapeshifting into a bear, Tom is going to get a bit of an adrenaline rush from being thrown around, so he's going to use Action Surge. And for his first action, he's going to dip an arrow into the glitter dust and shoot it at the Wraith.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
And then he's just going to make a regular shot for his second action at the poltergeist. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
The poltergeist is going to take 16 points of force damage from this eldritch blast.
The poltergeist is no more. Do you want to
And-
describe your?
Yeah, just a minute. The Wraith takes 14 points of force damage from the other beam. So as the beams leave Gobi's finger guns, the one hits the Wraith and kind of bounces off of it, I'm assuming. And the other one hits the poltergeist and blows a hole directly in the poltergeist's chest as it flies right straight through it. When the Wraith when the poltergeist disappears, Gobi holds up his finger and he blows on it like he's blowing on a smoking. That's right.
Nice. Rowan, I'll give him a thumbs up, like, good job.
He turns to the Wraith. Step up to me, punk!
Do you feel lucky?
You will die.
I've
I
already
don't know if
times.
creatures are supposed to talk when it's their turn, but
No,
I'm just.
you can talk whenever you want. I've died 12 times. I'm not afraid to do it again.
Get ready for the unlucky 13.
And Gobi is going to stay put where he is. He's about 15 feet away.
All right, so is it the race turn?
What was Tom doing?
Tom already used both of his actions.
Okay. Yep. And
Leander
did everybody
did.
else go?
Yep.
Leandra got the crit. Rowan
And a bear.
got a hit and a bear.
Yeah.
A crit
And
and
let's see. I think hers was 16. Rowan's was 9. So 25 on the Wraith plus whatever Gobi's was 14,
Gobi,
I
yeah.
think, or something.
Yep.
So a whole crap ton of damage on the Wraith.
And yep, it's the Wraith's turn.
Tom still has a bonus action. He will use that to look around and wonder where Leandra went.
She vanished.
She's just off in the fog somewhere.
Gobi does a 17 hit.
A 17 hits.
The Wraith looks at you, stares into your soul, and you start to feel the life leaching out of you.
I'm dying.
Melting.
And you do 18. You take 18 damage.
Holy crap!
Gobi looks like he's about to fall over.
Oh
Weakling, I
Psych.
told you you'd die.
no! Psych!
Oh shit, I missed that.
How believable is that psych? Is Gobi actually in trouble and just pretending not to be?
Gobi.
Uh-huh. He's got... He's still doing alright.
Oh, nice.
He still has
Does
over
it,
half of his
I
HP.
guess a 20 hits.
Oh, shit.
Yikes!
Yeah, 20's gonna hit. Is it a
Like,
nat?
well, he was doing all right.
Is it a nat 20?
No, it's not.
Oh,
And
thank
it's 11
goodness.
points of damage. The life drain continues to zap away your strength and your essence.
Yikes! Would
And
we notice a difference
Now
in the way
Gobi's hurt.
that this Wraith looks as he's doing weirdness to Gobi, or is this like not noticeable? Would we ever be able to tell something?
No, he just kind of stares into the person's soul, whoever he's affected by it.
So he doesn't look like he's like re-energized or anything. He's just doing some weird.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that. Thanks. Yes, he does. He does look very re-energized.
I mean, I'm trying not to like metagame it, you know.
No, you're exactly right, because
yeah.
that totally slipped my mind.
Did you do the same attack twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yikes!
He just got a lot back.
Ow! Uh huh.
29 points.
Yikes! I may have something that can fix that, though. It might not do damage, depending, but
What was
maybe I can
Eric? What
help
was
it with-
Gobi's damage?
Gobi took 29 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, the race looking pretty good,
Oh crap!
and
bear!
his turn is up.
Okay, we are on to everybody else.
Yay! I
Gobi's-
have an idea. Maybe I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try.
Gobi's definitely gonna drink a health potion.
What's your idea, Jess?
Give me a second, and we'll find out if this actually works.
We'll say he looks winded. He doesn't look nearly as haggard as he was before. We'll say he looks like a moderate bout of exercise.
Is he's within 120 feet, right?
Yes.
For a bonus action, Tom will strap the lemon to his bow and cast Arcane Weapon for acid damage. And
Does 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Whoops. So, I don't know if this will do anything, but he takes 5 necrotic damage, and he can't regain any hit points until, let's see, I think it's the start of its next turn, but I will double check on that. I did a chill touch on him, so it's like this like necromantic hand looking thing kind of comes and like kind of grips onto the wraith. Let me double check on how long this no hit points thing is, though.
He completely shrugs that off.
Ah, crap. Well,
that's good
And
to know.
grins at Rowan.
so it doesn't take the damage, but the
The other thing takes effect?
the no hit points thing still works, I think, wouldn't it? I mean, it just is immune to necrotic damage, I would think.
Right.
Oh yeah, it can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn. So basically
Oh,
for a
okay.
full round.
Okay.
So that'll help with that at least, even if I can't do any actual damage. So I had a feeling that was the case, but maybe this will help a little.
Tom, what was your damage?
I'm just trying to hit right now.
Oh,
There's a 14 hit.
yep.
As the arrow hits, Tom is going to trigger a grasping vine or grasping arrow through the arrow.
What does that do?
I'll let you know in a second. If somebody else wants to make an attack, they can.
Boudreaux, Leandra?
I'm not in your group.
You are. Poltergeist went down.
Yeah, the poltergeist is
Oh,
dead.
so we're all in the same group. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
So that is 7 piercing damage and 8 poison damage. Oh, and I forgot one more thing.
Oh, I miss.
The piercing damage will work. The poison damage.
Good to know.
Well, that's good to know.
I probably
and-
shouldn't be telling you guys that, should I?
6
Well,
acid damage.
Actually, no. It actually helps because we probably would be able to see that it's not doing much of any that it's not doing anything. So we would probably tell anyway by looking at the.
6 acid damage.
Yes. So that was 7 piercing and 6 acid.
He doesn't shrug it off, but he isn't as affected as you would have.
That's good to know.
For the asset.
Yep.
Speaking of things that might not be effective, sort of barbed wire tendrils burst out of the arrow and maybe snare him. He's a ghost, so I don't know if that would work.
No, it would.
No, he's got incorporeal movement.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Would you roll a Constitution saving throw, Jesse?
Yep. Does a 9 beat it?
No. So let me roll damage.
Did Leandra get another natural 20?
I did.
What
the hell?
Yes.
I don't know what macros you're using, but I want them.
I don't know either. And they're clearly not macros because, as Ed points out, I keep forgetting to put the exclamation.
Alright, so who have I...
7
Okay.
damage.
Okay, who have I gotten damage?
I think everybody but Leandra and Gobi.
I
Okay,
think so.
that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
And me, my damage is just kind of shrugged off, but it's my thing is keeping it from regaining hit.
Right, but he got your turn.
Oh, my bad.
So Leandra attacks twice with bite and claws,
Okay.
and bite scored a 21. If that hits,
Yes, it does.
I hope so.
I hope so too, because, yeah.
Gobi.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
So that's 7 points for the bite. And she got a natural 20 on the claws.
Nice.
Okay, you said 7 for the bite.
Whoa! That's 30 points of damage if you double.
Oh, geez.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Gobi charges forward, noticing Leandra is attacked, and he parkours off of the bear's back.
Yes.
And he runs up the bear's spine and jumps right off of Leandra's shoulder. You're going down! He swings his morning star out twice. Hey Google, roll a d20.
You got 17.
Alright, that's probably gonna hit. That would be 24
Yep.
to hit.
It does.
Hey Google, roll a d20.
You got 15.
And that will be a 22.
Yep, they both hit.
Hey Google, roll 2d8.
It's 1 and 3 for a total of 4.
Alright, that's not great, but 12 points of damage from Gobi. So 42 between Gobi and Leandra.
He is barely standing.
Barely, get it?
I guess he's a
Yay.
ghost. They don't really stand, but he's barely hanging on. He's like flickering in and out of existence, hanging on.
Also, Gobi got 18 points of health back from his greater health potion.
Nice.
That's good.
Yay!
So it is Wraithy Boy's turn.
Whose is it?
Wraith.
Wraith. And thanks to Rowan, he can't regain health points.
Haha.
Thank you, Rowan.
Thank you, Rowan.
You're welcome.
Who all's within 10 feet?
Everybody.
Leah, I think we're all here now.
Does a 16 hit any?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yup.
Assuming I'm in range, I don't know how close I am because thank
I keep forgetting. My AC is 16. Does that mean it hits?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
So it hits everybody.
Yep.
Crap.
It's just gonna hurt.
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh crap! Do I have to make it? Ooh.
I can't we talk about this?
We'll wait and see what happens. See what this does.
Can't we just sit down and have some tea? Some chocolate milk?
We were having tea over at that inn there.
I know, and you guys wanted to come out here. I don't know what's wrong with you. When Gobi drank his health potion, he definitely drank it out of a container that looked like a milk carton.
Yay! It's amazing.
What is our damage, DM?
Do we like get saves or anything, or is this as
It was.
different?
We already got hit.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
didn't.
The
my bad.
16.
You have to do a dex save.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah, everybody has to do. I had said it, but it doesn't matter. Everybody has to do a dex save.
Okay.
And I forgot my damn button wasn't pushed when I was talking to you guys.
Not
Gobi got
Leandra.
an 18.
Tree.
The 18 pat.
18 for Tom.
You're safe. Well, not safe, but
What did Leandra get?
A 4.
Oh.
okay.
What did
you-
Woodrum get?
Tree man.
He's
Okay.
a tree. And what did
Oh
Rowan get?
no! A 4 with a 1.
Alright.
My dex is a +3, so technically I rolled a 1.
So, Rowan, Leandra, and Woodrum all rolled below a 10.
Okay, so you three take 8 points of damage, and whoever passed take 4 points.
Oh, not
Okay.
bad.
Not bad this time.
As the wraith angrily whips you all around the graveyard.
I just have to make a concentration save.
But
I just need to make a concentration save.
you okay? I heard something about concentration, but I wasn't sure who had to do that.
Do I have to roll for that?
Nope, that's Tom.
Okay. I didn't know if I had to like match it or something.
He has to be a 4 or a 10. And it has to be the 10. Because that's the high.
I got an 8, so I drop concentration.
Ooh.
Crap.
And it is everybody else's turn as we all gang up on the Wraith.
This thing's gonna
Yeah.
die.
Whoop his butt!
I'll throw up another hand thing to keep him from regaining hit points.
Okay.
And I just won't bother rolling the damage because it doesn't work anyway.
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Nice.
Not to be a downer, but do you still have to hit with the chill touch for it to work?
Oh crap. Yeah, I think I do. Hang on, let me double check. Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Thank you.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. Damn.
Oh,
Nice.
was
Go with
anybody
the
else?
hero.
Did anybody else roll as well? We could do like a
Budrum
group
did, I
kill.
think.
Yeah, I'm trying to roll it all. Okay, I did a total of 20 damage.
Ooh.
All right. Damn. What about Leandra, Tom? Did you guys already roll as well?
Leander rolled terribly, so she's no help.
Okay.
In fact, she critically failed on her claws, so maybe she hit Gobi.
Whoops.
Oh, jeez.
It's up to you. Or somebody.
Tom missed as well.
Okay. Budrum,
It's all
how
up
did
to
you
Gobi.
hit?
Budrum mustered up his strength, charged at the Wrath with his warhammer, and fire emblazed around the head of his warhammer as he swung it down on the Wrath, and it exploded into embers on the Wrath's chest.
Nice.
Gobi looks like he's confused, looking for stuff in his pockets, and pops out 2 Eldritch Blasts right in the face of the
You guys have defeated the Wraith.
Hey!
But have we? I mean, other
Ba, ba,
people
ba.
kill it and it keeps coming back, so...
We gotta find Cabbage's dad.
No, wait, we have to do we have to do something like salt the earth. Come on, you guys have watched Supernatural, right?
No.
No. Okay.
But it
You
sounds
got-
like something
you guys-
I would love.
You guys hear scurrying footsteps coming towards you,
Ah,
and a kind of youngish human man who looks like he's seen far more than his years appears and looks at you guys very gratefully, and he turns to you all and says, "Thank you. You have stopped the Wraith for a night, but that is not the end of it. You have to find his bones and burn them in order to stop this creature. Many have tried, many have failed."
Real quick, sir. Are you the father of Candace or Cadence or something?
He looks angrily at you. Why can no one ever remember her name?
Her name is Cadis. I'm sorry for my companions.
She was such a lovely girl. How do you know about my daughter?
Because the Krampus visited us.
She said to tell you she's safe now. At
Oh my
peace.
god, we have to have a one-shot Krampus for Christmas.
Yes, we do. Krampus.
I have always wondered if my daughter was at peace. So many have died and been tormented by these creatures. The only problem is you need to burn the bones. And the bones should be in the graveyard, but they were stolen by a Yeti.
Oh, crap.
Apparently Yetis are similar to dragons. They like to hoard things. And the Yeti came 2 weeks ago and stole the bones right out from the Stephen King grave. But I know where his lair is. His lair is over the treacherous river and in the mountain tomb.
What's your game, Gerald?
That is awesome.
Oh dear.
Nice.
I have had it.
You have to take the stand.
Awesome.
I've heard
Let me
rumors.
tell you,
Please tell me there are
am,
no pets buried in the cemetery.
I am in misery.
I've heard rumors that you can tell a Yeti is near by knocking when it knocks on wood. And a drunken bard showed up and said the Yeti's name is Tommy, therefore Tommy knocking.
Oh my
I was
god.
so working on how to figure that get that one out.
That one was a journey.
It was.
I actually heard that all Yetis are named with things that start with C, like Carrie or Christine.
Nice.
Oh god, we're having too much fun with this.
See what you started?
But
Well, let's go find it.
Yes.
yes, please destroy the Yeti. It is very strong. No one has actually made it past the Wraith, except for one lone person, and he drowned in the river, so he didn't even get to the Yeti.
We're definitely in the.
Oh.
We will redeem this town. What's this town called again? That we're redeeming?
Dairy.
Of course it is.
Wait! Gobi holds
Yes,
both of his
he
hands
turns-
out. Hold on.
And is there a town on the other side of the river called Salem's Lot?
Gosh.
Actually, there is.
Gobi takes in his bag and he runs around to everybody with a greater health potion for each of you.
Thank you!
Woo!
I think we're gonna need this.
Thank you.
And he gives you all separately a regular health potion.
Aw.
For backup, you know.
Ooh. So we get one of each? Nice.
Yep.
Also, Jesse, do we get to keep these, or is this just for this thing so I can know
Just
whether
for
to
this.
note it down or not? Alright.
You'll probably need them for this.
Alright. Good to know.
Just for the one shot.
Regular is 2d4 plus 2, and greater is what? Is it that to 44 plus?
44 plus 4.
Nice.
I think it's 2d4 plus 4, isn't it?
I thought common was 2d4 plus 2, because it like doubles as you go up. At
It
least
might.
the first two of them do.
Is it a potion of greater healing?
There's two. There's a greater healing and then a regular healing.
Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4. And a regular old
Mhm.
potion of healing is 2d4 plus 4. Plus 2, sorry.
Plus 2.
I thought
Okay,
so.
Cool.
Are we gonna have a short rest or are we gonna keep going right away?
I vote for a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That
guys
works.
can have a rest.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Yikes.
Yay!
Unless, yeah, and then you can take a short
That
rest, and
was
then
just
it'll be
funny.
morning when you guys enough time's passed.
We could just
Nice.
rest for an hour.
Yeah.
Tom is gonna talk to Butchum.
So it's just
Hey,
funny.
hey, buddy.
Jim said he was
Thanks.
mischief, and Gobi said, "Yay!" Anyway,
Hey, buddy, thanks for warning me about it trying to suck us. But I know it tried to blow us too. Could you warn us about that next time too?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realise. Blew me so hard that I was laying on my back. Knocked me right into that tombstone.
Oh boy.
He gave you a headstone.
You guys can
What?
see
Too
one
much?
of the tombstones that you broke has the name S. Meyer on it.
No, she doesn't belong here.
No,
Does she have a
Vampires
vampire
do
on
not
it?
spoke sparkles.
no sparklies.
And it sparkles.
No.
Of course it does.
It's the only broken one.
Yeah, you all ran into the same tombstone whenever you were thrown.
The Wraith had it was vindictive.
It was Team Jacob.
Had a vendetta.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Gobi has full HP.
Yay. I'm only down by 8, so I think I'm alright.
I'm
Are you gonna
down
spend
by 2.
any hit dice?
Oh wait, I can do that actually. I will.
Yeah, we're taking a short rest.
I will do that actually. You add your con to that, right?
I think so.
What's the modifier for the initiative again?
For initiative, it's Dex.
Dex.
Oh, okay. All right, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Hold on, 1 sec. I gotta roll this hit dice real quick.
Okay.
Almost back up. I'm at 44 out of 48.
Oops, rolled the wrong. Wait, well, no, I didn't. Oh, nice. So I'm back up to full HP.
What about Budrum?
I am 46 out of 48. Used all my hit dice.
Yikes.
Oh wow. Luckily, it's a one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Onward, soldiers! Yep.
All right. So, Silas bids you farewell. Good luck to all of you.
Goodbye, Cypress.
Why
Bye, Silas.
can most of this party not get names right?
They're being intentionally difficult. It's a fighting strategy. It's good for their morale.
That is good. And he turns to Leandra. Very nice bear.
Thank you.
All right. As you guys walk out of the cemetery, and Silas pointed you in the right direction. The dawn is breaking, and it appears to be a sunny day. A great day for a slaughter. If
Oh god.
you guys are successful or unsuccessful in this next battle, you start
Yikes.
to walk down the path. It is a well-worn path. It is very clear where you're going. And you can hear water rushing up ahead. And eventually you find yourselves at a river.
My inventory is full of needful things. Sorry.
I was trying to work that one in. I didn't know how.
Gobi runs directly toward the river, and just before he gets there, he falls face first into this. I found it!
So it is clear that your only way to continue is over this river.
Leander becomes an otter.
Oh,
Okay.
right in front of Tom.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a one shot though, so Tom doesn't
Yeah,
have
it doesn't
to.
really happen.
oh, nice.
It's all non-canon.
That's right.
Gobi will try to hop on the otter's back.
Aw.
That's fine. Now, is she a scorpion or an otter there, Gobi?
Oh.
Oh, there's a story of the scorpion. Never mind. It's a
Oh.
riddle about getting the scorpion and the other things across the river. And never mind. I'm sleepy.
I'm more concerned about the lady or the tiger.
That's fair. So she'll let Gobi get a ride.
Yay!
Is that an acrobatics I want you guys to do, or an athletics? Is there a difference? Like, does it?
Since she's just an otter, she can swim right across.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Got
you two get across successfully.
Is it a big enough river to jump over? Does it require swimming?
I'd say swimming.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Not.
Tom will cast guidance on Rowan.
Ooh. What does this do again? It's a 1d4 to...
To
some kind of
ability
roll.
checks.
Nice.
To one ability check, rather.
Yay. And is this, athletics, right? Because swimming?
Yeah, I
Unfortunately,
would
it's
think
not
so.
acrobatics, darn it.
Gobi will hand
Our strength is good.
the otter a rope in her mouth. Go take it to the other side.
She will take the rope across.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
So we can tie ourselves together, I guess, and all cross at once, maybe?
Gobi is going to look for a big rock he can tie the rope around, or a tree.
Yep.
Boojum jumps into the river with athletics of 13.
Let's see, her strength is a -1, so it would be a d20 basically plus, wait, I'm getting,
Are you swimming, or are you taking the rope across?
how would the rope thing, she could just like pull herself across, right?
Yep.
Is that the kind of thing we're doing? I'll try that, so maybe I don't need that after all.
I think Budrum is just brute forcing it.
Uh-huh.
Budrum, you make it across.
Way!
Yay!
Tom will cast jump on himself
Nice.
and just try and jump the distance.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Does he make it? I think his jump is with jump. It's about 36 feet to jump.
Yeah, you make it.
And then he'll try and help everyone from the other side, like pulling on the rope or offering a hand or something.
The moment Tom appears, Gobi hands off the rope and wipes his brow, even though Rowan hasn't even started coming across yet. Ugh, tough work.
Right. I guess she's swimming across after all.
No, Tom's holding the rope so she can
Tom's got
take
it.
it.
Oh, all right, cool. That'll work. She'll just pull herself across.
We solved the river puzzle.
Hooray!
I'm here. I was looking at something. All right, so you guys make it across, and you find yourselves kind of in a destroyed area. There are trees down. The trees that are standing have claw marks in them, and you can see giant footprints leading you off towards your left.
I think the Yeti went this way.
You're right. Gobi goes right.
Tom follows Gobi.
As you continue down the path, you hear an odd knocking, sounding like it's all around you. As something is almost sounding like something is knocking on the trees.
Come in.
You also notice a foul stench, almost like rotten eggs or sulfur, assaulting your senses as you continue down the path.
It smells like dwarf.
Hey, pal. I just took a bath in that river.
Is that what they're calling it?
As you round a bend, you see a cave off in the distance with a sign on it that says Pet Graveyard.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It also has an arrow on it that says this way to the.
Oh my god. We did it!
Suddenly behind you, you hear a thunderous roar and the large footfalls of a rampaging creature. Yes, roll initiative. As you all turn around to face the lumbering Yeti who is charging at you with a purpose with death in its eyes.
Oh man.
Good job, Boudreaux.
Yeah. Man.
I got an 11. I just have to go to the washroom. I'll be back.
All right.
All right. Did you roll for the get?
Yes, I did. I'm good.
Okay. So, do we have any
Ooh.
25s to 20?
The
I have a
Yeti.
20.
I got a 23.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, what did the Yeti roll?
20.
Okay.
Leandra got a 20.
Okay. So, to determine whether the Yeti breaks up Leandra and Rowan, what is the Yeti's dex?
10.
So was
Whoa.
Leandra's.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
10, like, 10 regular,
Alright.
not 10
10
modifier.
regular
I'm like,
number.
holy
Yeah.
crap.
So it will be Rowan, Leandra, Yeti. Sound good?
Yay.
That good with you, Jesse?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I need 19 to 15s. Oh.
Yikes.
Okay, I need 14 to 10s. Gobi falls in that one. Is it just the Yeti? Do we have anybody else? Jesse?
No, it's just the Yeti.
Okay. So then it'll be Gobi, Budrum, and Tom at the very end. And I'm going to turn this music down because it's getting a little loud.
Yeah, just a sec.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
All right. Rowan, Leandra, you guys are up first.
Yay. Well, seeing as this thing lives in, like, super cold environments, it probably doesn't like fire much, so, fire will firebolt. Assuming it's in range, which it probably is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Firebolt has a pretty big range anyways.
Hey, what do we see? Jesse?
Yeah, while I'm rolling.
You just see the Yeti lumbering towards you, and he's blocking the entrance to his cave. And there's trees around, and
Are we
various
inside the cave?
discarded. No, you're kind of right outside. He's blocking the entrance to it.
Gotcha. The bones are in there. I just go, faithful otter bear.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, crap.
Tides of chaos, that shit.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, that gives me advantage, right? I think I'll do that. That's better. But now I can't use it again till I finish a long rest. But still, 24 is better than a.
Or until you hit a wild magic surge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Yep.
Cool.
After using Tides of Chaos, the DM can have you roll on the wild magic table at any time.
Nice.
And then you get Tides of Chaos back again.
Oh, that's useful. I forgot that was the thing. Right. Oops. Alright, stupid thing. Nice. So 10 fire damage.
Isn't it 2d10 at level 5?
My sorcerer level's only level,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately.
Wait. I think that counts just on character level, not class level.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how all that stuff works, because I know I couldn't take a feat when I hit 4th level, because my classes, each of them isn't 4th level, so I wasn't sure if spells and cantrips work the same way, or how that works.
I think cantrips are based on character level, but I'm having a hard time finding proof of that right now.
Cool. Well,
Did you roll damage on the fire?
I did. It was 10.
Oh,
We're just trying to decide whether I get to roll another d10 or not, because we can't remember if cantrips go by class or character level.
I think it goes
specifically,
by
so
character level.
that is good to know. I did not know that. But yeah, if somebody wants to confirm that somehow or whatever.
I can. In the chapter 6, it says spell. I'll keep looking, but spells known and prepared. You determine what spells you know and can prepare for each class individually, as if you were a single class member of that class. But I'm looking to see.
Yeah, apologies. I know
spell
multi-classing is difficult.
Each spell you know and prepare is associated with one of your classes, and you use the spellcasting ability of that class when you cast the spell. Similarly, a spellcasting focus such as a holy symbol can only be used for the spells associated with that focus. Good, there we go. Now we have proof. If a cantrip of yours increases in power at higher levels, the increase is based on your character level, not your level in a particular class.
There we go. That is good
That
to
help?
know. All right. Yep. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yep.
And I will roll more damage.
Okay. Hit that Yeti with a fire.
Sorry, cat.
That Yeti's on
13 total fire damage. And thanks to the liquors up.
Does that flame damage seem to work at all, Jesse?
It does. That's what I was looking up. He looks very fearful as the fire hits.
Alright. Because that means Leandra will cast Flame Blade.
Nice.
And it's a bonus action, and she can move up and attack with it on her regular action.
It says disadvantage to attack rolls with fire damage. How does that work if two of you casted it? Or two of you hit him with fire damage? Was that the next 2 turns or just next?
It means he has disadvantage, so everybody attacking him after he gets hit with the fire damage for, I think it's like the next round, or he takes disadvantage on those. Let me look at the wording.
Yeah, I saw. I'm just. Would it be his next turn then? Even though it's 2 of them, do they cancel or just?
Yeah, I don't think they add.
I think there's
okay.
a gap to that.
Okay, that's what I wondered. Okay.
And I think disadvantage means his attacks against us have disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Does it look like the fire's doing any extra damage, or just like it's as effective as it's supposed to be?
As effective as it's supposed to be.
Alright. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to ask that without, yeah.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Alright. That helps, though.
Yep.
Alright. So let me...
Yeah, trust me, it helps. Ugh.
Yikes. I'll have to look this up later.
Does a 13 hit the Yeti?
No.
No. She swings her sword, her flaming sword, and misses! And she mutters something about bears.
Okay, is it the Yeti's turn?
I think so.
Yes.
It probably doesn't like us very much,
Rowan.
the 2 of us. Yes.
The Yeti stares at you, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Right, coming up.
How far away is the Yeti from all of us?
I was thinking that Leandra and Rowan are kind of right next to it, and everyone else is kind of back a little bit.
Huh. 22.
Yep. You pass.
Critical hit.
Let me roll damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't attacking with anything, but yeah, that was still a decent roll. Because unfortunately, I can't get Con as saving throws yet, but I will.
You take 14 points of cold damage.
Yikes! And that was saving. Ow! Did it like hit me with something, or is that like just?
It inhales and blows out a gust of frigid, freezing air out of its mouth and blasts you right in the face.
Ouch!
And the Yeti's turn is over.
Okay. So now it is Tom, Budrum, and Gobi.
Okay.
Sorry, how far was it? Did we decide?
Do I just make that up, or is there a way to figure
Yeah,
that out?
I mean so standard range for each character is typically 25 to 30 feet. So with Theater of the Mind, we usually assume you're within 30 feet unless you state otherwise.
Yeah, you're about 30 feet away.
Tom will close the distance to 20 feet. And throw an alchemist fire. Is that a finesse weapon? It's definitely improvised. I'm wondering if I can use my dex or if I have to use strength.
What is it?
An alchemist fire. From the utility quiver.
I think you could consider that finesse because it's about the size of like what a dagger would be. So,
how do you feel, Jesse? It's your game.
What's that?
Do you think alchemist fire is a finesse weapon or just a regular improvised weapon?
I was actually looking at something. I'll go with what Eric says.
Okay. Thank you.
I was trying to get all these Yeti stats in my head.
it's all good.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Yuck.
Yeah, I
Oh
missed
my.
it.
And then I'll just do a regular attack with bow. That will miss as well.
So Gobi is going to, with his bonus action, place a hex on the... He looks at the creature. A shadow crosses his face as he looks at the Yeti from his downturned face, looking up through his eyebrow area. You're going down, sucker. And the Yeti gets a mark placed on its chest. It's kind of an upside down triangle.
Nice.
And then, as his it's the Gobi's a Hexblade warrior. Hexblade
I
warlock.
was wondering if it was a warlock. I was kind of guessing with the Eldritch Blast thing, but I know other classes can get that. But I know it's a distinctive warlock thing. But that just can.
Yeah. And then
Nice.
as his action, Gobi's going to cast the spell Shatter.
Ow.
And so the Yeti needs to make a Constitution save, please. And he needs to beat a 15.
All right. Let me... Why isn't
It's
it
2,
so
6, 3, and 7 for a total of 18.
18 plus the 3 from the hex.
Okay, what's he need to beat?
Or 2 from the hex. If he needs to beat a 15.
And he doesn't.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
He rolled an 11.
So then he is going to take 20 points of thunder damage. As a very loud, sharp sound echoes out from right upon his head.
He reaches up and holds his ears and kind of shakes his head.
Did Budrum already go?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but I missed.
Oh, that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
jeez.
That's right.
Oh, Budrum, you missed so much. Why do your dice hate you?
I know.
I think it's also partly because the Yeti has high AC.
Yeah. And did Tom already go?
Yeah, I missed too.
Okay, then we are back to Rowan and Leandra.
Yay, more fire.
Please.
You have any fire spells?
We appreciate the damage you're doing.
Let me check, actually. I don't
Let me see
think
if I can actually
do.
do some
I have
damage
fire
this time.
bolt, but I think that's the only fire-based thing. I have electricity, but that's not the same thing.
Nope.
Leander rolled a 19. Does that hit?
You got 26
Yes,
after
it
the
does. It
modifiers.
does.
Okay. Oh, she did 8 points of fire damage.
Aw.
Yeah, nope, nothing fire-related other than firebolt, but I can get something better at second level.
I mean, you don't have to feel obligated to use that either. By the time
Nope.
your turn ends, his turn comes up, and it ends anyway, so...
It's
Oops, hang on.
There may be one bead of sweat on this Yeti, but he's definitely feeling pretty good still.
You wait, you son of a bitch! I'm coming for ya!
Oh, I wish he could respawn and call him in.
I don't think any of us speak Yeti.
Yeah, nope, I missed. I rolled a 1.
I bet there's no character. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I was thinking there's probably no character in history that would choose Yeti as one of his languages.
Yeah. Although, Gobi could understand it.
Yep. Oh, nice.
He has a spell called Comprehend Languages.
Nice. Next.
Isn't there also a warlock ability, like an invocation that you can understand?
There's one for understanding written
Probably.
language, written stuff, but I don't know about.
I'm not sure.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
I think
The
so.
rune one.
It's called Eyes of the Runekeeper, I believe.
Yeah.
And I apologize, I feel really bad, Jesse, but I did not get enough sleep last night, and I have a hard stop, I think, for me. I'm gonna have to
Oh, that's
bow.
okay.
So, it has been
No
fun,
worries.
but I'm going to go sleep now.
That's so good. I'm
Night,
gonna hop out too then.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty wrecked.
apologize.
No,
Yep.
don't. I'm tired too.
Good
No
night, all.
worries. Good night.